Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's Christelle Martinette with a reading for you for each individual sign for the month of August. To read this month, I'm going to be using my collection of fine arts paintings as the basis. And if and when I need it, I'll use this Egorov tarot, Alexandra Egorov tarot that I've used before in my readings, and or the VERA SIBILLA deck that you are very accustomed to me using. And of course my Neapolitan cards I have always ready with me. Now, just 2 words on my contest. As you know, I announced it the 23rd of July. It will fall due, the last day to receive the stories about a past life, the contest of the Renaissance. Google the Renaissance and see what that was all about before you write the story. And that will be ending the 23rd of August, midnight at midnight Central European time. The contest is to win a past life regression session with me for the value of $300. And a few people have written to me and they said, well, are you a certified hypnotherapist? Of course, or else I wouldn't be doing that. And I've done it for quite some time, or else I wouldn't be, I'm a pretty serious person, even if I laugh a lot. So let's get on to the readings and get those stories coming. Hi Sagittarius, this is Christelle. Here's a reading for you for the month of August. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of August. Let's see what's in store for you for the month of August. Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you for the month of August. See what's in store for you for the month of August. See what's in store for you for this month of August. Okay. The month of clarity. The month of clarity, very much clarity, and you are on your way. There's a lot to be thankful for here. Okay, now, a number of these have come out, and I always tell everybody there's 68 postcards here, and it's amazing how some just keep coming up over and over again. And I'll show you your postcards here. This is The Princess That Shares Her Dinner with the Frog by Walter Crane, 1874. Let me show you that better here. This is The Flowers in a Crystal Vase by Edward Manet. There you go. Mary Cassatt, Little Girl in a Blue Armchair. Paul Cézanne, Jug and Fruit, turn of the century, 1900. Bottoms Up, Bottoms Up. This is The Kiss, Gustav Klimt, his golden period, 1908. And now this is the Tuileries Aspens, and the interesting note about this is that we can with difficulty see if it's upside down or right side up. Very difficult. And then we have here the Chania at dusk. It's a Crete, in the island of Crete. It's the largest city of Crete, of the island. Now, what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius, is that a lot of clarity is finally coming. Things are gelling. We are becoming what we wanted to become. We are making our own tribe. You're feeling that there's, when you are of a certain age, when you start seeing people around you passing away, and nature just has its way of telling you that things are changing. But, and many of us become orphans because either our parents are no longer alive or we are already orphans. But what I'm seeing here for you is that you're in between the stage where you are feeling that sense of being pulled away from the family, but at the same time jumping and leaping 2 feet first into your own tribe, into your own realm. You're creating a life for yourself, Sagittarius. And August is the month where it all comes together like pieces of puzzles. Now you can understand why certain things didn't go through last week, 2 weeks ago, why you had to bend over backwards for a project when then you thought you were doing well and it just didn't work out. Because the month of August gives you those answers. It gives you the reasons why you had to wait, or the reasons why you couldn't purchase that house, or you couldn't go live in that other apartment, because there's something else for you. And the month of August is here to tell us what it is. And you're going, it's always, almost as if it's magic. You see things taking shape before your very eyes. Quite interesting. I'm going to take the Vera Sibilla cards here on a few of the picture postcards. One of them being the frog. The princess shares their dinner with the frog. The first card out, entry card here. All right, I've got malinconia and messaggero. Malinconia, melancholy, messenger, and gran consolazione, great consolation. It's one of arguably the best card in the deck. And what I'm seeing here is that sense, and I've said it before for you, I believe, that sense that you go Holden Caulfield, I can't remember, the Catcher in the Rye, the main protagonist, the teenager. You have that sense of, you know, I'm no longer immature, I'm mature. All of a sudden, no matter what age you are, but all of a sudden you're seeing, I'm leaving my innocence behind me. I'm leaving that part of me that was someone else's responsibility. I'm taking responsibility. I'm in charge now, you know, and this is interesting. But why does it come up like that over the, you know, the card is she's sharing her dinner with a frog. The frogs are, the fables tell us, you kiss the frog, it becomes a prince. You step in, take your responsibility, and things gel. Things change before your very eyes. I'm going to take this Chania at dusk, at dusk, really, and see what this is about. Okay, I've got here Viaggio, the trip, movement, allegrezza al cuore, happiness in the heart, and happiness. Now, what more can we ask for? You've gone to a place where it by no means is a lonely place, as this postcard would make us think, but rather this is a place of luxury. This is a place where you could spend time relaxing once all of that has come together. The month of August is for you a month where you can finally say, ah, it's done, okay? Ah, we've done it. And you know that it's not only your efforts, those persons around you who have supported you, we've done it. And that is your strength, Sagittarius, because you know that the persons around you have helped you and were part of the picture. And I'm going to take this bottoms up. You lower the, there you go. Bottoms up and see what that is trying to tell us here. All right, I have here Amante, the male lover. We've got Costanza, Constance, and Artista. Now, I'm not seeing this male lover, even though they're both the artist and the male lover are looking in the same direction. What this is telling me that they're mirroring each other, is that everything, you know, your emotional life and your work life, those two, are walking hand in hand. There's harmony between both of them. It's not that you have to give up one for the other. By far, no. In your case, and in other readings I've seen that, but in your case, Sagittarius, I see that they feed off of each other and their strength. They are two sides to the same coin. I'm going to look at these aspens, the Tuileries, and see what that's there to tell us. Ah. Mercante, the merchant. We have Ammalato, the ill one, and Gran Signore. And, you know, there's a little, this is the only side to the story in the month of August where there's going to be a surprise for you. A surprise in the sense that it's a challenge, right? A challenge. The challenge is that you're going to be asked to be put in a place of management, overseeing a project, something that you didn't expect. And I'll give you an example. You went in for a job, you applied for a job, and it was completely different. You go through the entire interview process, one interview, second interview, third, fourth, Skype, all of that. And what comes out is that they do offer you the job, but they offer you a job which is far more challenging than what you went in for. Interesting. I'm going to take a look at my my Neapolitan cards. Well, I'll take a Neapolitan card and a Egorov card, seeing what they can tell us a little bit more about that work situation. Okay. And the Neapolitan cards. Okay, now we have here the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is in this spread is the embarrassment of choice. You have a few different, they're giving you options, and your choice is the ultimate one that is going to seal the deal, or you're the one who has the cards in your hand. And here is the Page of Swords. Now, it's a negotiating process, and in this, again, I want to tell you, Sagittarius, that this is by far not what you're expecting, but this is a challenge for you the month of August. I'm going now to take the runes and see what they can add to this. Nameless, faceless rune. I would have bet my bottom dollar that it would have come out. Nameless, faceless rune. Weird. Right on top of that, they're going to ask you to create a department, and you're going to have a budget or something like that, because they believe that you have what it takes. It's much more responsibility than you wanted, and this is the problem. And there's much more at stake. There's probably a set salary, but there's also part of your salary is going to be on commission in terms of the productivity of that group. Okay. Whew. Then I have Ansus. Ansus over the Chanya here at dusk, and it's going to be negotiative process, a negotiation project process that will take weeks to seal the deal. It will take weeks, and you have to be creative, and they're going to ask you for a written plan, and you're going to have to come back with something. And so that's going to take, and you had planned to start and in a new job and making money, and then all of a sudden they said, no, look, we think that you would be best here, you know, outgoing nature, you get people to work. And now there's this Pedro bright stave right over the jug here, the painting here, the jug by Cézanne, and it's a matter of having a sixth sense. The month of August, try to see it as a blessing and not a curse, because the blessing is an element of creativity that you have not expected, and you're not seeing it as creativity, you're seeing it as a burden. Now, another thing here, I have Aljit's Merkstave, and it clearly, and I'm going to have to show you this. This is the girl in the little girl in a blue armchair. Okay, look at her face. Now, you have Aljit's Merkstave, which clearly referred to the situation, is that you're going to get a set salary, but not as high as you want, because the other part is going to be far more worth your while, but this is not what you wanted. You wanted to go and do your job and come home. And the Hagalas is Bright Stave is telling you you're going to take time. It has to take time, and be careful about the timing and about the plan. It has to be meticulous for it to go through. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Sagittarius, it was a pleasure. Until we read together again, have a great August and stand to that challenge. Bye-bye.